Hello everyone, welcome back to the course of Electric Network. In the last lecture, we discussed about interconversions of two-port networks and the interconnection of two-port networks, right? Today, we will see some problem on that just to show that how the interconnections of two-port network in different configuration results the final two-port network. Here are some problems which we are going to discuss, which already asked in GATE or IAS exams. These are basically based on the interconnections of two-port network to find the parameters of resultant network. Okay, let's start with our first question. In this question, a figure is given in which there is an known network which is n whose z parameters are given as 1, 2, 3, 4. Along with that, there is a network like this which is connected in T configuration or the star configuration. Now see, yesterday I discussed, can I assume this network as a single two-port network? Isn't it? A two-port network connected in T configuration, and these two-port networks, which are those? Those are, the first is this network and second is this network, are connected in series. Now see, the current which is entering this way will leave this and will enter this and leave this, right? So these two networks are connected in series. So this complete network is nothing but the series combination, series connections of two-port network. One network is this and second is this. So can we find the z parameter of this? Yes, let us say this network as z2. Then the z parameters of our second network will be what? See, 1 plus 2, 3, 1 plus 2, 3, and 2, 2. This is the z parameter of this, and the z parameter of this is already given. Now the resultant z parameter, as we already know that in series configuration, the z parameters of individual two-port networks gets added. So our zt will be what? Zt will be the summation of the zn plus summation of our z2, right? Therefore our zt will become summation of 1, 2, 3 and 4, and our z2 is what? 3, 2, 2, 3, right? Which will give 3 plus 1, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, 4 plus 3, 7. So this is the z parameter of this network, which is zt. Clear? Now coming to the next question. In this question, this network can be seen as the parallel combination of two networks. One is, let us say this is our network A and this network as B, right? Now these two are individually a star network which is connected in parallel, and it is asked to find the net admittance parameters. Now see, we know that in parallel combination the admittance parameters gets added, right? But we know the standard form of a star network connected, we can find the z parameters. So, and we also know that the y is equal to z inverse. So to solve this question, what we will do, we will first find the z parameters of the individual networks, then we will take the inverse of that, then we will have the y parameters of individual networks, and since we know that in parallel the y parameter gets added, so we will finally add the y parameter. So our ZA will be what? This is our network A. ZA will be what? 1 plus 1 2, 1 1 and 2. This is our ZA. And what is our ZB? ZB will be 2 plus 2 4, this plus this, 2 plus 2 4, and this is in common, so 2 and 2. Now we have ZA and ZB, and from this we will find YA. YA will be what? YA will be ZA inverse, which will be nothing but the 2 2 minus 1 as a whole divided by the determinant. What is that? 4 minus 1 3. And similarly, what will be our YB? YB will be ZB inverse, which is nothing but interchange the position of A and D and add a minus sign to B and C and divide whole by the determinant of this. And what is the determinant of this? 4 4 16, 16 minus 4 12. Right. So after simplification, our YA will be what? 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. And our YB will be what? 4 by 12, that is 1 by 3, 2 by 12, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, and it is again 1 by 3. Now we have YA and YB. Now see, this is connected in parallel, so the net admittance parameter will be Y will be what? YA plus YB, and which is nothing but the this plus this 2 plus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 what? 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6 what? It is minus half minus 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 6. What is that? Minus 1 by 2 and once again 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 1. So these were the final y parameter of this network, right? And one note that these all were in Siemens or mho, and these were in ohms, right? Because this is admittance and this is impedances. Okay, now moving to the next question, right? See, in this question there is also two networks. We can assume that this is the combination of two networks. One network is clearly visible, like this is the one network which is connected in T configuration or the star configuration, and another one is this. Since in the question it is asked to find the y parameter, so if I redraw this circuit, right, this is our network 1. The z parameters for this will be what? Its z parameter will be 2 1 1 and 2, and its y parameter, just like our previous question, we will take the inverse of this, will be 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 and 2 by 3, right? So now we found that the combination, this is the y parameter, right, of this network. And can we write that we must show this by a dotted line, and this is the, and this 2 farad will converted in admittances. So the y parameter of this we can find easily, and the net resultant will be what? The sum of this network y parameter, this network's y parameter, and this network y parameter. Since this network's y parameter we already found, and this y network parameter we have to find, right? And finally we will add these two, as this resistance, these two networks are connected in parallel. Since there is no resistance, right, so this way can show by infinite resistance, isn't it? These dotted lines can represent an impedance of infinite ohm, isn't it? So in admittance form, what will be the value? In Laplace domain it will be 2s in Siemens, this will be 0 Siemens, and this and 0 Siemens. Now we can find the admittance parameter, y parameter of this network. Let us say this as y parameter of second network. Let us say this is y parameter 2, and this one as y parameter of first. So we can easily write the y parameter of second network. What is that? 2s plus 0, 2s plus 0, 2s, and this is this plus this, and minus of this 2s will be b and c, right? Now we found the y parameter of first network, this one, and y parameter of second one. Now as these two are connected in parallel, so the resultant y parameter will be the y1 plus y2, which is nothing but the summation of 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 2 by 3 plus 2s minus 2s minus 2s and 2s, and our final result will be what? 2 by 3 plus 2s minus of 1 by 3 plus 2s minus of 1 by 3 plus 2s and 2 by 3 plus 2s, and this will be in Siemens, right? Now coming to our next question, right? This is our problem number 4, and the question is, this is Z1 ohm and this is Z2 ohm. This is our 1 dash, 2 dash, and the question is find the T parameter, right? Now see, to solve this question, can we see that this is the cascade connection of two port networks, in which one network is this and another one is this, means one is this right, and another one is this, and this is the our final two-port network which is asked in our question, and this is one Z1 ohm and this is Z2 ohm, right? Since we already found that T parameter or the T matrix of this type of network, and if we find this the T parameter of this type of network, I am giving just you an result, final result, that if a network is given like this is, if it is given in admittance, and this is 1 1 dash, this is 2 2 dash, then its T parameter will be 1 0 y 1, right? If it is given like this. Now see here, if you find, you will get the same result. I'm just given the result of this. Now see, this is given in impedance, but this result is in admittance. So first we have to find the admittance. So its admittance will be what? 1 by Z2. Now we have the T parameter of this. If I say this as network 2 N2, and if I say this network as N1, then our T parameter T1 will be what? 1 Z, that is Z1, 0 and 1, and our the transmission parameter for second network will be what? This is 1 0 y. Y is what? That is admittance is what? 1 by Z2, and this is 1. Now as these two networks are connected in cascade, so its T parameter will get multiplied, isn't it? So 1 Z1 0 1 multiplied by 1 0 1 by Z2 1, and after multiplication what will be our result? 1 plus Z1 by Z2, this will become Z1, this will be 1 by Z2, and this will be 1, right? So this is our T parameter of this network. I think we should clearly write it as 1 by Z2. Actually it was looking like Y, that is why I tried to express it as 1 by Z2. Don't get confused, this is 1 by Z2, right? Now let's check another example like this. See, in this question what is asked? They have given this circuit and asked for the T parameter of this network, right? Now see, this network can also be seen as a cascade connection of 3 individual 2-port networks, right? One is this, one is this, and one is this. Since just few minutes before we found the T parameter for this type of network. What is that? First we will convert this in admittance, which will be nothing but 1 by 2 mo, isn't it? And we can easily write the T parameter. Let us say that this is the network A, this is our network B, and this is our network C. So our TA will be what? 1 0 y. Y is what? 1 by 2 1. Our TB they are already given that the T parameter of this network is 3 4 2 3, isn't it? Our TB is 3 4 2 and 3, and our TC, this is what? For this type of network the Z parameter is 1 Z 0 and 1. 1 Z is our 1 ohm, 1 Z 0 1. So as we know that In cascade mode or in cascade configuration, the individual T parameters gets multiplied to form the final T parameter, resultant T parameter. So now, since in multiplication we have to maintain the order, means we have to multiply the T parameter of this with the T parameter of this, with the resultant will get multiplied by the T parameter of this, means TA multiplied by TB multiplied by TC, not TA multiplied by TC then TB or other combinations, right? So for that what we have to do, our TA is 1 0 1 by 2 1, right, into our TB is what, 3 4 2 3, right? Our TC is what, 1 1 0 1, isn't it? Okay, now after multiplication we will have the result 3 7 by 2 7 and 17 by 2. How we will multiply first, we will first multiply these two. 3 multiplied by 1 plus 2 multiplied by 0 will give our 3. 1 multiplied by 4 1, and 0 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 4 and 0 multiplied by 3. Then half multiplied by 3, 1 multiplied by 2 will give this resultant this, and the resultant will get multiplied by this to find the final result as this, right? Now coming to our next question, this is our problem number 6, right? In this question they have given the ABCD parameter or the T parameter of a network, and then at the output port a resistor of 1 ohm is connected, and they have asked find the input impedance, right? Now see, for ABCD parameter, what we know the relation, V1 is equal to AV2 plus BI2 and I1 is equal to CV2 plus DI2, right? So putting the values of ABCD, what we will have, we will have V1 is equal to 7V2 plus 2I2 and I1 is equal to 3V2 plus 1I2, that is DI2. Now if I divide these two equations, we will have what, V1 by I1, and V1 by I1 is what, our V1 by I1 is nothing but our Zin, isn't it? Also V2 is equal to what, 1 into I2, isn't it? From this circuit I2 will flow in this and V2 will become 1 ohm multiplied by I2, so this is I2. Now putting this value here, we will have Z in as 7V2 plus 2I2 means 2V2 and 3V2 plus I2. I2 is what, V2, and this will become 7 2 9V2 3 1 4V2, which will be nothing but our 9 by 4 ohm. Clear? Okay, let's take another example, and this is our problem number 7, right? In this question they have given a network whose Z parameters are this, and they asked to find the net Z parameters. Net Z parameter means the Z parameters when we see, consider port 1 as this port and port 2 as this port. Now see, this Z parameter is given by assuming this as input parameter and this as output parameter. Here the difference in these two are Vs is not equal to V1 just because of the presence of this 1 ohm resistor, right? So now to solve this, if I write the relations of this parameter or this z parameter, what we will have? We will have v1 is equal to z11i1 plus z12i2, and v2 is equal to z21i1 plus z22i2. Now see, in the resultant network, our output port is same for both the network N and the resultant network. This our output port is same, right? So we will do no changes in our output port. So let us first consider this as equation 1, isn't it? And see KVL here. If we write KVL in this loop, what we will have? We will have minus Vs plus I1 into 1 ohm plus V1 is equal to 0. So our Vs will be equal to V1 plus I1, isn't it? And our Vs will become, what is our V1? Z11I1 plus Z12I2. V1 की वैल्यू हमने यहाँ से पुट करी प्लस Z12I2. Now Z11I1 plus Z12 plus, sorry, this will be only I1. We put the value of V1 from here, which is Z11I1, Z12I2 plus I1. Okay. Now taking I1 as common, we will have Z11 plus 1 plus Z12 I2 and call it as equation 2. Now see, for input port of the final value, final network, which is our red dotted lines, Vs is the input voltage, input port voltage, and I1 is the input port current. And for output side, V2 is the output port voltage and I2 is the output port current. So if I write compare these two equations, then our Z parameter of this final network will be what? Our first relation, input port, that is Vs, will be, this will serve as Z11 and this will be Z12, this will be Z21, right? See, this will nothing but assume it as input voltage V1 dash, this is V1, right? So then this is the input current. Okay, now comparing these two equations from a standard Z parameter equations, we will have the Z parameter of this dotted line network will be Z11 plus 1, Z12, Z21 and Z22, right? And this is our answer. Now coming to our next question. There. In this question we have to find the T parameter, right? Now see, this is a network whose Z parameters are given. So first we will form the network using this parameter and then we will find the T parameter of the resultant network, right? If I represent this network in elemental form, can we represent it as a star network? Yes, obvious. Whose value? This is the 1, so obvious this will be 1, isn't it? And since this plus this forms this Z11, so 2 will be equal to this plus this, and out of which this is 1, so obviously this will be 1. Similarly this will be 1 ohm, this will be 1 ohm, this will be 1 ohm and 1 ohm, this is already 2 ohm. Now see, isn't it the cascade connections of 4 networks? One is this 2 ohm, one is this 1 ohm, one is this 1 ohm, and one is this 1 ohm, right? And we already know that how to find the T parameter of this type of network, how to find the T parameter of this type of network. This type of network will first convert in admittance, and then we will directly write the Y T parameter for that. What will be its T parameter? Its T parameter will be 1 0 Y. Y is what? The admittance value of this. 1 0 Y1. For this 1 Z. Z value is what? Impedance value. 1 Z 0 1. Similarly for this 1 0 Y value, that is 1, and this is again 1, and its value 1 Z 0 1. So this will be our final T parameter. Now multiplying all three, and one thing I should mention here, that once again I have to maintain the order. First we multiply, we cannot interchange the places, like we first put here and this here, then we will multiply, then it will give the wrong result, right? Okay, after multiplication the final result will be 2 3 2 7 by 2, right? Multiplying these two, 1 into 1 0 into 0 1, 1 into 1 0 into 1 1, half into 1 half, into plus 1 into 0 half, and 1 into 1 1, 1 into 1 2, right? And the final, that matrix will get multiplied with this similarly to find this final result. Clear? Now let's take another example. Right, see, in this question basically they have given a network whose Z parameters are given like this, and added a 2 ohm resistor in output port which is drawing a current of half ampere. Means the Z parameter of network is given if the port 2 of this network is terminated by a resistance of 2 ohm, this 2 ohm, which is drawing a current of half ampere from the network, then determine the input supply voltage at port 1. Means we have to find this V1, right? Now see, for a 2-port network the Z parameter relations are what? V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. Here Z11 is what? 4, so 4 I1 plus 2 I2, so this is 4 I1 plus our I2 is what? Half ampere, but it is leaving the port 2, that is why it will be minus 1 by 2, and from here we will have V1 as 4 I1 minus 1, and the output port relation will be what? V2 is equal to CI1, our C is 3, plus DI2, our D is 1, and once again I2 is what? Minus half ampere, isn't it? So our V2 also, we have our V2 is what? Half ampere multiplied by 2, which will be 1 volt, isn't it? This will be what? 1 volt, because 2 multiplied by half, this is 1 volt. So V2 will be 1 volt. So 1 is equal to 3 I1 minus half, and from here our I1 will be half ampere, right? Now we found I1 as half ampere. Now putting this I1 value here, which is our V1 expression, if I call this as equation 1, putting this I1 value in equation 1, our V1 will become V1 is equal to 4I1. I1 is what? Half minus 1, that is 2 minus 1 is 1 volt, isn't it? So our input supply voltage is nothing but V1. So our input supply voltage will be 1 volt, isn't it? And this is our answer. So these were the problems based on the interconnections of two-port networks, which are already asked in GATE or IES exams. Now I would like to stop here. Before stopping here, I'm giving just an example, just an assignment, and we will give the solution of this assignment in next lecture. And the assignment is: the transmission parameter of a network consisting of impedances only is ABCD, A, B, C and D. Now if all the impedances of the network are doubled, then the new transmission parameters will be what? Means we have a network whose transmission parameters are A, B, C, D. Now if the all impedances gets doubled, then the new transmission parameter will be what? We have to find the new transmission parameter. So this question is for assignment, and we will publish the solution, or we will give the solution of this assignment in the next lecture. Till then, try to solve this assignment. Now I am stopping here. Thank you.